highly acclaimed and hyped Imperial Stout that's been barrel aged, and it seems by the beers staged right, which are all world class. That's what we do around here at DJs BrewTube. And what beer is that? It's one from Bell's Brewery out of Comstock and Kalamazoo, Michigan, US of A. Yay, yay. And what beer from them? It's the Black Note Stout 2016, and this is the second release. This is an Imperial Stout. It's limited serving, clocks in 11.2% ABV and between 50 and 100 IBUs. Now, they say it's been bourbon barrel aged 4 months, whatever that means. It's also a beer that they've blended stylistically. I don't know if they actually blend the beers, but they said the recipe-wise, they've taken the best attributes of Expedition Stout and Double Cream Stout to make this beer. So I don't know if they're actually blending or they blended the recipe, then brewed it. I'm suspecting, knowing where those beers clock in, one's like 6.5 and one's like 10.5, somewhere around there, that this beer is like a blended recipe. Now, it's been around since 2007, and over that time, it has varied in ABV. Now, when I had this back in 2013, I think it was like 10-something%, and I thought it was good, but I wasn't like blown away. But I don't want to pass judgment that way because I didn't drink enough of it. I had like a thimbleful almost at a beer tasting down in Virginia, and you know what? Hey, we're going to see where the rubber hits the road now. So, time to pop the top on this bad boy, get it in the snapdaw, and tell you what's up with the Black Note Stout 2016 second release. Okay, get the top up, boom, big hiss off the top, tons of cannon smoke, and obsessively collectible. Bell's Crown, lots of nice chocolatey, roasty action coming off the top of that. Let's get it in the snifter. Man, still cannon smoke rolling out this as I start to pour it. That is looking nice. All right, things are starting off right. Looks a lot like the 30th anniversary stout in the glass, and also Expedition. Why is that? Because it's got this sort of khaki, bubbly head that's soap sudsy at the top and super tight around the sides, bubble-wise. When I swirl it, we're going to get nice glass lacing, it looks like, and there are tons of alcohol legs tearing down on the inside of this. Its body is pitch black. There's no light coming through, except maybe if you look at the wee bottom of the glass here. But take a look at that, guys. Lovely, prototypic looking stout. Now, this is going to have to be good. These days, when you put out an Imperial Stout, you better be bringing it, especially if it's barrel aged, because you know what? You got big ass competition out there, and this is one of the classes like DIPAs and IPAs where you got to be top notch. So this recipe base sort of has been around since 2007. Let's see how it holds up. Dive in for the aroma. Dark fruits, bourbon, vanilla, chocolate, good amount of roasted notes, caramel, a bit of tobacco, maybe nuttiness, a little bit of coconut maybe. That's what I'm getting, like toasted coconut nuttiness. Chocolate, like dark chocolate, milk chocolate, combo fudgy sort of thing going on. It's not as bourbon forward in the aroma as I would expect for a barrel-aged beer. Now, they say they age it for months, but they don't say how many months. They don't say 4, 6, 10, whatever. So, it smells nice. It doesn't have a blow-you-away sort of aroma. But, you know what? Sometimes the smell does not belie the big taste underneath. So, let's dive in. Cheers! More bourbon flavor than the aroma was talking about. Drinking this probably about like 58 degrees right now. I want to get the max flavor out of it. The first thing that strikes me right up in front, it's a thinner bodied stout. It's like medium virginal, medium full, but it's got about the same body as Expedition Stout has. Sometimes Expedition creeps into the 11% range as well. It does have a creaminess to it though. Nice carbonation to it. After that, there's chocolate, caramel, a nice roasted taste in the background. Expedition is like that nice big roasty sort of classic stout action. And Double Cream Stout does have a nice roasty, chocolatey nature to it. I'm getting that from this. The only thing, it's a little shy on the bourbon. The mouthfeel is really way thinner than I would have expected from this. This beer has a big hype train behind it. And it was out in 2007. If I was drinking this in 2007 and hadn't had all this poured down my neck, I'd be saying, whoa, man, this is like mind-blowing. The body is more like Parabola. Parabola is a little heavier than this, but Parabola is not a big gloopy stout, but it tastes awesome. This tastes really good, but it's not a mind blower. It's a competently made bourbon barrel aged stout. It actually tastes a lot like my trump card stout that I've been making with my buddy UBT for years now. And I think this most recent batch I made of that, we got the gloopy thing down finally. But it's a good beer. Let me take another taste. I don't want to pass judgment here. Pass judgment prematurely, that is. It's missing on the bourbon, and I mean, I don't know, maybe my expectations, because it took me a long time to get a bottle of this. They didn't distribute it in Maryland until 2016. And I'm almost like a little disappointed by the body, the texture, and how much flavor this is bringing to the table. It's not a bad beer, but in this category, there's this. Okay, these are all A-plus level beers. Yeah, Wheat and Wood Stout is a little thinner, but it brings it in the flavor department. It's way bigger. It's probably about the same viscosity. But when you're talking Bourbon County and barrel-aged 1050, and also our friend here, Parabola, man, you better step the fuck up to the plate and bring some more, a little heftier body, definitely more barrel character, because the vanilla notes and everything that I got in there aren't really in the flavor. There's some decent barrel char, a mild smokiness in the background, but it's just not bringing it. I mean, I'm a bourbon drinker too, and I can detect small levels of bourbon having drank it for so long, you know. I guess my palate's acclimated to that, and this is really light on that taste. It's good, but it's just not great. So, it sounds like I'm kind of bagging on it, but I'm not. It's not a bad beer. It's just I don't know. Anyway, Rate Beer's giving this 100. I can't go there. Beer Advocate's giving this a 99. All right, that's an A+. Rate Beer's giving it A+. I ain't going there. Untapped is giving this 4.48 caps. That's also A+ level. Now, I mean, for them anyway, I can't go there. I'm gonna go 90, 94, 95. And 94 is just into my scale. I'm going 94. It's a really well-made, competently made beer. I can taste that this will sell her well, but it's just not there yet. It's A level, but I've had a lot better. And when you drink for a while and your palate develops and you find the big, bold flavors that you really gravitate towards within a style, when something misses, you notice it. And the more beers, if you guys are newer beer drinkers out there, the more beers like this you drink, DIPAs, big Imperials that push the flavor envelope, when you get to that seam, you know, where that envelope's about to bust, and you go to a beer that's below that, you know it. So, that's my grade. I'm giving it an A. Just, I'm underwhelmed. Anywho, so have you had Black Note Stout 2016, 13, 12, 14, 2007, whatever? Let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. Your opinion counts too here at DJs BrewTube. Also, please remember to think globally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. That's really fucking important. As you can see behind me, I'm getting that shit done. And in front of me, well, too. Yeah. Anyway, also, if you could rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us, and smash the like button. Well, hell, that along with, yeah, one bottle, I guess, of Black Note Stout 2016, second release, puts my happy face on. So, to the next DJ BrewTube, I got nothing but a huge bunch of beer drinking love for you, and you know what's coming now? Hell yes, you're ready for it. A big peace.